Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as Rome. So, I'm going to continue where I left off. I queued up a musketman or two in Antium and Rome, because I need to start building up my army. The amphitheater in Rome will have to wait a little bit. I will obviously finish the barracks first. I won't be recruiting units without at least the barracks. I would love to have armories, but I don't think I can afford waiting for that. Now that the Mongols conquered both Amsterdam and Assur, they will probably attack me at some point. I definitely expect that. I will be able to tell because they will send an army to my borders. So once I see their units next to my borders, I will have to expect an attack. Right now there's nothing, but I'm the only real target that they have now. So they are pretty much guaranteed to go after me. Anyway, let's see. I'm actually kind of tempted to build a mine on this tile. I could use some more production for this city. Yeah, let's grab a mine. This city will have more than enough food. I have quite a few grasslands still. I can chop these forests. Right, caravan. What's the best trade route we can get right now? Let's see. I need gold. I need a lot of gold. Antium to Berlin. Oh yeah, that's exactly the one that I was going to get. 10 gold per turn. That's pretty good. For a caravan at least. I don't really have time to get more cargo ships right now. I need to focus on building up my military. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm down to 0 happiness, but I will get +4 happiness from Citrus, and I will also get +4 happiness from Coca near Mediolanum. I am sending a worker there. It will take a while before he arrives there, but I will get +4 happiness from this. Now, will I drop into the negatives before I'm done with the Citrus? No, I don't think I will. This city will grow in 3 turns, and I will get the Citrus in 3 turns. So, yeah, I'll be fine. Now, if I could get allied with some of these city-states, that would be great. But that seems rather unlikely. There is a quest for a trade route in Ragusa, and there is a quest for gold in Bogota, with 22 turns remaining. So I might be able to get enough gold to bribe Bogota, maybe, we'll see about that. But that's fairly unlikely, because I need gold for a lot of other things as well, like buying units. I will probably end up buying at least a few units once I get armories. Probably. I mean, I have to build up an army regardless of whether the Mongols will attack me or not, because I still plan to attack Germany. I need to take Berlin. Speaking of which, how's my spy doing? 20 turns to steal something. Okay, I'm keeping him in Berlin. Another caravan. So, yeah, I could use something better than this. I could send this caravan to Ragusa, I suppose. But this is a maritime city-state. It's not that useful for me. Do I have quests with any other city-states? No, just this one. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. I'm almost tempted to add some production to one of these cities. This one, for example, this city will be very low on production. And I could speed things up. I will miss out on some gold. But my economy is fine at the moment. I'm getting 12 gold per turn even without this trade route. Then again, adding production is not exactly optimal. It will be better to add food to make this city grow, but the problem with that is that I will have some happiness issues. Okay, screw it, let's get the gold. When in doubt, go for gold. You can't go wrong with more gold. Especially since that's also a little bit of extra science. Right, so the barracks will be done on the next turn, and I have a musketman queued up already, as you can see. I'll get a few musketmen, then at least 4 or 5 crossbowmen, and at least 3 trebuchets. That's what I'm going to need against Germany. It will take a while to get all of that. Well, not trebuchets, I'm going to need cannons. But I will get chemistry in the near future, I suppose. I'll probably go for chemistry next. I'm not sure if Germany has chemistry. The thing about chemistry is that I need it not only for the cannons, but also for the production boost. I could really use the production boost from that. We'll see. Mediolanum is population 2. I'm at +1 happiness, so that's fine. How's the Citrus? I need one more turn to complete that. Wait, Is he building a plantation or chopping the jungle? No, he's just removing the jungle right now. Okay. So I won't get plus for happiness just yet. I'll have to wait a little bit longer than that. Alright. Oh, declaration of friendship with the Inca. Yes. Obviously I accept. Now that gives me a really good research agreement partner. The only problem with that is that they are also the tech leader. So I'm not overly excited about getting research agreements with him. Research agreements are not that good for tech leaders anymore because you get the output of the lesser partner, but I'm still giving him extra science. So yeah. Well, at least I have a good shading partner now. Can I actually sell anything? I could sell iron. I mean, I don't really need iron anymore now that I can get Masked Man. Let's see. I could maybe buy the gold, because I am going to need the happiness. Open borders. Oh, and one thing I should get is open borders with Portugal. That makes it a little bit more likely that they will send a missionary to me. It's still very unlikely that they will, but at least there's a chance. Right, so back to Pachacuti for a moment. I can either sell this for gold, or I can get the luxury. I'm not buying citrus because I'll get that myself, obviously. Let's see. This will probably require 6 gold per 10. So 6 gold per 10 and iron in exchange for a luxury. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Some of my cities are still growing quite nicely. And I want to grow this city. Can I faith buy anything useful now? Oh, I could faith buy a cathedral or a pagoda. Wow, that's a tough choice. Well, I don't have enough faith for either, but that's a really tough choice, actually. I wouldn't mind getting some cathedrals for the great works of art slots, but I also wouldn't mind getting extra happiness from pagodas. I think I prefer a pagoda in this situation. Which is the religion with pagodas? Oh, this one, okay. So I could grab a pagoda in here. I could also grab a pagoda in Mediolanum. Nice. Any more cities with that religion? Nope, just the 2. But that's plus for happiness, for faith, if I want to get that, and I definitely want to get that. Promotion, very nice. Can we get rid of this stupid barbarian camp yet? I got a quest from 2 city-states for this barbarian camp, but there are quite a few units around here, so it's taking a while. How's this guy doing? 9 turns. Alright, we'll wait 9 turns then. My happiness is okay for now. We'll get 8 more happiness. From Cocoa and from Citrus. So I should be fine for now. I can still build Circus Maximus somewhere. I probably will. Now, if I could get Shaka to fight the Mongols and actually fight actively, that would be great. Problem is, even if I get them to declare war on each other, they are a little bit too far apart. So they might just end up sitting there and doing nothing. So I don't really want to waste my money to make them declare war on each other. Alright, now I need some more production for this city, which means I need a lumber mill on this tile. I won't be chopping that for sure. How's the Masked Man? 7 more turns. And the barracks in Antium are almost done. I could get an armory still, but that's 11 turns. I don't think I can afford waiting that long. Yeah, I'll just grab 2 or 3 Masked Men first and then get armories before I start recruiting ranged units. It's not that important for melee units. It's still important because you can get cover if you have an armory. As an alternative, I could buy an armory right before I'm done with the Masked Men. That's a possibility. I would have to get enough gold for that, obviously. How expensive is the armory? That's... oh, 970 gold. Okay, never mind that plan. I don't think I can afford that. Right, what about the improvements? How's this city doing? I think I need more production for this city. Yep, so let's get more lumber mills. I don't have that many tiles with forests left. So let's grab a lumber mill on that one. And my worker is finally here. So we can get more happiness. That's a lumber mill too. I'm still having some second thoughts about that armory. That's 11 turns to build it. I don't think I can afford waiting that long. Probably not. No, definitely not. I'll just build it after the Masked Man. I still need the Amphitheater too, unless I decide to use the Great Writer for a culture boost, which I might. I kind of need Secularism ASAP. I didn't even unlock Rationalism yet, which I have to do. I might use him for a culture boost. It won't be the most amazing culture boost ever, but it will speed up Rationalism and Secularism. Secularism is so important, it's so good. I want to get it ASAP. Oh yeah, I can get the gems to the east, right, I almost forgot about that. And I still need the marble. Okay, now I hope there aren't any AI units around that camp, because I don't have a melee unit to actually capture that Barbarian camp with on this turn. If there's an AI unit just inside the Fog of War, I will be a little bit upset. My deal ended. Does that mean I can trade Silk? Yes, it does. I could trade Silk for a luxury with Pachacuti, or I could... No, I won't be buying Citrus. I'll sell it for 360 gold. Now that means I might actually get enough money to buy an armory. However, I would need to get what, 400 extra gold? Oh, and yeah, I kind of need research agreements too. I need so many things for gold. Now, do I want research agreement with Pachacuti or not? That's an excellent question. He's still the technology leader. But I'm closing the gap. I was 10 techs behind not long ago, now I'm only 7 techs behind. I think I'll agree. Yeah, I need the science boost myself, even if that involves giving extra science to the tech leader. If I was playing before the fall patch, then I wouldn't agree. But after the fall patch, when you both get the science output from the lesser partner, it's not that big of a deal. Still, it is a concern because I'm technically giving more science to the tech leader. You don't want to do that. What? Barbarian camp? Oh, never mind. Let's load this. So that will give me, what, 80 influence total? With 2 different city-states? Very nice. I don't remember which city-states these were. Oh, I think it was Ragusa. I could actually get allied with Ragusa if I send that trade route there. Possibly. The problem is that trade route isn't worth a whole lot of gold. 15 turns for that plantation. I'll sell the gems to someone, maybe trade it. Okay, now I can get these improvements safely without my workers getting captured. What's going on here? Who's Bismarck at war with? Oh, he's at war with the Inca, okay. Oh yeah, right, I remember that. Yeah, I would attack him if I had a big enough army already, but I don't. 4 more turns for the Masked Man and 8 turns in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let this Masked Man finish, then grab an armory, and then start recruiting ranged units once the armory is done. I might continue recruiting Masked Men in this city. I'll need more than just 2. Sounds like a plan. I think that's the most reasonable solution. And it's technically better to wait until I'm done with armory in Rome before I start building armories anywhere else. Yeah, Shaka declared war on Theodora. I expect Shaka to wipe her out. I'm actually surprised that he didn't declare war on her earlier in this game. He waited this long to make it happen. Shaka won't be as strong anymore because his window of opportunity for the impies is closing. Most AIs will have Masked Men soon. The impies are still decent against Masked Men, but they are not completely OP. So another mine is done, nice. This city will have pretty decent production. Not amazing, but it will be fine. Now, do we chop more forests? Perhaps. Well, I will chop all the forests next to the river, because that just makes sense. You go here. I should just buy these 2 tiles to get the marble, but I'll get the wheat first. Do I even have a granary in this city? No, I do not. Okay, we'll get one. So, another workshop is almost done. Will we actually get a Grand Engineer in reasonable future? 53 turns. It will be faster once I get a windmill or a factory. I want to get at least 1 Great Engineer around Industrial Era. Hopefully I can make that happen. I'm keeping an eye on my faith. I still remember about that pagoda, but I need 450 faith for that. I would build more temples, but it's more important to build up my military. In the end, I have to prioritize. So as much as I'd like to get more faith per turn from temples, I can't afford waiting with my military much longer. I have to start building it up now. I won't be ready to attack Germany anytime soon, yet. I'll have to get a pretty decent army before I attack him. But I'll try to do it before Industrial Era, possibly. He will probably enter Industrial Era himself by the time I attack him. But I need to attack him before he gets Riflemen, that's the plan. Fortunately, I have a really good trading partner now, so if I'll need money, I could sell crap to Pachacuti for gold. He has over 600 gold per turn, so yeah, I can milk a lot of gold from him. I just need to get things that he will be willing to buy. Chop this. Okay, going well so far. Hopefully he's willing to buy gems, yes, so that's 360 gold as soon as I improve the gems. Free happiness. I'll get the cocoa. How's the citrus? Is it done yet? It will be done on the next turn. Oh, World Congress. What's up with the World Congress? I don't remember what the proposals were. Ban spices, ban silver. Come on, are you serious right now? Do I have both? I do have spices and I do have silver. That's just annoying. I could potentially lose 8 happiness after the next World Congress. This is really irritating now. Who proposed that crap? Shaka and Bismarck. Damn it. One of these bans might pass. Bismarck has 3 votes and Shaka has 2 votes. Very annoying. Damn it. Well, this is going to be a problem. Fortunately, I just finished printing press. Maybe I should get started on those. I got 4 turns before the World Congress vote. I can't bribe anyone, so yeah. As for research, chemistry for extra production, I do have quite a few mines and quarries. And I need that extra production. Yeah, I think it makes sense. I wouldn't mind getting architecture and trying to build a porcelain tower, but I need production really badly. So let's go for chemistry. How's my spy doing? 9 turns. Does Germany have chemistry? That's a good question. I'm not quite sure and I can't check. I have no way to check, unfortunately. Do they have banking? Yes, they do have banking. Okay, so I could steal banking from them. That's probably a better idea. I need banking for economics and industrialization anyway. And for public schools. So this city. Workshop. Colosseum. It's technically better to get a workshop first, but in this case, I might need happiness, so I'll get started on Colosseum. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that World Congress. If I lose 8 happiness now, that will be a huge setback for me. I hope at least one of these proposals fail. Would be best if both fail, but I'm not getting my hopes up too much. Well, at least I'll finish one Colosseum and I'll finish the citrus. I already finished the citrus. So that's going to be 9 happiness. And I'll finish cocoa, but that's going to be after the World Congress. Oh well. Come on. Are we there yet? Oh hey, I actually had a quest from a city-state to connect citrus. That's nice. Which one is it? Okay, that's a cultured city-state. That's always useful. I will unlock rationalism on the next turn, so that's good to see. I got the musket man, so let's grab drill 1. He can go here, doesn't really matter all that much. And we can get started on some other improvements. I should probably buy this marble. I'll do that once I'm done with the farm. I'm hoping to get this tile. I need 16 turns for the borders to expand. I don't think I want to wait 16 turns for that. We'll see, I guess. +1 pop in Arretium. Can't really change a whole lot in here. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. Also, I think I forgot about some specialists somewhere. Or did I? Oh yeah, I could assign an engineer in Antium if I want to. Do I want to? The city is still growing at a reasonable rate. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. I'm already working one engineer slot in Rome. Speaking of specialists, I still need to get National Epic. I don't remember about that, but I have other priorities at the moment, like my military. Rationalism, there we go, 35 turns. It will be faster, because I will get a Great Writer. I'll use the Great Writer for a culture boost to get secularism faster. I don't have that many specialists yet, but secularism is easily one of the better policies in rationalism. Okay, next. 2 more turns for the World Congress. Fingers crossed. I will vote against the ban. I don't actually have a source of spices myself. I'm buying spices from the Mongols. I do have silver, so that means I'm going to vote against the silver ban. Out of these 2 bans, I would prefer spices ban to pass. I can just buy a different luxury from someone else. I don't want the silver ban to pass. I'll vote against that one. I only have 1 source of silver, so it's not the end of the world. It would be worse if gems got banned, for example. I have 3 sources of gems. That would be really bad. Or silk, because I'm actually trading that. +1 pop, nice. This is going to be a really good city. I'll just queue up a lighthouse right away, but Colosseum first, that's kind of more important. What about tile assignments in here? Yeah, this is not exactly optimal, but I'm not willing to spend 125 gold right now to buy the grassland, or 210 gold to buy the grassland. 125 to buy the fish. Yeah, I'll pass on that. I need my gold. So how are my trade routes? Let's stop moving my camera. Come on. Yeah, this glitch happens from time to time and it's a little bit irritating. Oh, horses. Yes, I'll take your gold, thanks. So, trade routes. 13 gold, 12 gold. I should get more cargo ships, but it will have to wait. One of my land trade routes will expire in 7 turns, but that's Berlin. It's reasonably good. I will probably replace the Munich trade route in 17 turns. There's the Great Writer, so I'm using him for the culture boost. I would normally use him for a great work of writing, but yeah, I don't have the time to build an amphitheater right now. So this will speed up secularism, so it's not bad. Another forest is chopped. Let's work on some of these improvements down here near Arretium. Another musketman, so that's Jill 1. And I'll keep working on musketmen. I'll need at least 4, I would say. And I'll need at least 4 cannons, most likely. Right, so let's vote against the silver ban. I hope that will fail. But Bismarck has 3 votes. If he votes for his own proposal with all 3 votes, it will most likely pass. I kept my expansion promise, apparently. Oh yeah, don't settle near Portugal. I didn't settle near Portugal in the first place. Also, we almost have enough faith for either a pagoda or a cathedral. It's probably going to be a pagoda. But we'll see if anything is banned. So, will we lose 8 happiness or not? No, we did not. Both the proposals failed. Awesome. So, what did Bismarck vote for? Okay, there were 3 votes for the spices ban and 4 votes against. And 1 vote for the silver ban, 2 votes against. Nice. Very good, I kept all my happiness. I'm really happy about that. Now I can focus on my military a bit more. I will get a great scientist in 5 turns, so that's going to be another academy near Rome. I should probably chop the forest before I get that great scientist. Sounds like a good idea. Now, hold on, I need to go from my cities real quick. Barracks in Neapolis. How's that armory in Rome? 7 more turns. Can we get something? Oh yeah, I don't actually have a university in Neapolis yet, so we can work on that. How's the cocoa coming along? 5 more turns. Looks good to me then. We have 500 gold. How are the city-states? I do have some quests for gold. Bogota is cultured, and another cultured city-state. I can't get allied with them, I can only get friendly. Where are the mercantile city-states? Hong Kong, Natural Wonder, Quest. I should go and try finding a Natural Wonder. But I would have to get a scout or something? I have no idea where to look. Probably somewhere around here. I can't really scout with the Sharim. Because, yeah. There aren't that many seas on this map. I would have to get a scout. Another lumber mill is done. Good. I should start thinking about the city connection here. How many road sections do I need to connect this? Yes, you go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 road sections. So that's 6 gold per 10. Kind of pricey. I'm not sure if this city would pay for itself. I should probably calculate that before I get started on the road. Anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.